Kudos to the organizer of this event. And I believe we've been having a good time since the beginning of the event. I know we've been having good time because I know there are so many other facilitators and trainers that have been coming around to talk to us about different things. And today I am going to be speaking on public speaking is more than a skill. Public speaking is more than a skill. It is what you need to succeed. Please help me put it in the comment section. Public speaking is more than a skill. It is what you need to succeed. Now, let's dive straight into business. Good evening once again. My name is Omoba Berin Adeola Oshideko. I am a personal development coach, a branding expert, a social media influencer, a public speaker, an international speaker, a whatever, a trainer, a consultant, a coach, and so on and so forth. I have so many things. But today I'm going to be functioning as a public speaker, whom an international speaker who is also the organizer, one of the organizers of TEDx. You all know that TEDx is one of the biggest public speaking platforms we have in the world. I don't want to say the biggest so that it doesn't look like bragging. So let's just say TEDx is one of the biggest public speaking platforms that we have in the world. And by the grace of God, I happen to be one of their organizers. I'm the organizer of TEDx Benjerville. And by the grace of God, I've been able to successfully organize a TEDx event here in Benjerville, Côte d'Ivoire. Côte d'Ivoire is a country in West Africa, just like we have Nigeria, Ghana, Togo in West Africa. We have Côte d'Ivoire too in West Africa. And Benjerville happens to be a city in Côte d'Ivoire. So why am I explaining all this? I need to explain to you so that you know that whatever it is I'm telling you today, I'm talking from the capacity of someone who is learned, someone who is experienced about public speaking, and not just about public speaking, about speaking globally. I've spoken on so many platforms, national and international platforms. And so whatever it is I'm telling you today, take it as the truth and nothing but the truth. So let's quickly dive straight into business. What is public speaking? Public speaking is one of the tools of communication. You all agree with me that we have 4 kinds of communication, or we have 4 mechanisms, or we have 4 branches of communication. We have reading, we have writing, we have listening, and we have speaking. Let me take it again. I might not follow any chronological order. Just bear with me. We have listening, we have reading, we have writing, and we have speaking. So speaking happens to be one of the tools of communication. What is speaking? Speaking is sending a message to someone with the hope of getting a feedback, right? It's a tool of communicating to someone, communicating your message, communicating your ideas, communicating your thoughts, your views, your perspectives. Speaking is a tool you use to communicate whatever it is you have in you to the other person. Now, we usually make this mistake. We usually think that when we talk about public speaking, I've just defined speaking now, that speaking is just a way or a tool you use to communicate your thoughts, your ideas, your perspective, and so on and so forth. Now, we have something we call public speaking. Public speaking simply means speaking to the public. That's all. Speaking to the public, that's public speaking. There is no grammar, there is no big grammar, there's no need of checking dictionary or using big words. Public speaking is when you speak to the public. Now, who are the public? The public is someone else apart from yourself. So if you are speaking to your sister, you're speaking to your child at home, you're speaking to your parents, you're speaking to your colleague at work, you're speaking to your boss, you're speaking to your neighbor, it is public speaking. So most of the time, you usually think that public speaking is only when you mount a podium and they give you a microphone, you say, hello to it, and you say, let me use my makeup brush. I say, good afternoon, everyone. My name is Omoba Berin. Can you hear me? Hello, engineer, this mic is not working. No, public speaking is not that. It's of course, it's part of it, but it's not restricted, it's not limited to you mounting a podium. In fact, in this age and time, we see that a lot of events now take place online. Will you say that one is not public speaking? It's still public speaking, in as much you're not speaking to yourself. You're speaking to someone else. You're speaking to a group of people, whether small or large. You are doing public speaking. And it is very important that we master the act of public speaking. Understand that when you're speaking to someone else apart from yourself, there are so many things you have to put in place. Now, I've been able to demystify a particular myth now. Now, another thing is that we usually think that public speaking is for people who wants to become motivational speakers, who wants to become inspirational speakers, the likes of Fela Durotoye, or the likes of late Ubon King, or who again is a public speaker, or I don't know, all these big public speakers we have today. We usually think that, oh, public speaking is for them, it's not for me. Now, every type in the comment section, public speaking is for everybody. Help me type in the comments. Shemilore, excuse me, please. I went to the market. I just came back. I just had my shower and just sat in front of my computer. So I'm really tired. Please give me water. Please give me water in my bottle. Thank you. So public speaking is for everybody. Whether you're a student, you're an entrepreneur, you're a parent, you're a business owner, you're an employee, whatever it is you have, public speaking is for everybody. Not just everybody who wants to succeed, or everyone who wants to succeed in life. Public speaking is meant for them. So I am very sure that you're watching me now, you want to succeed. Is that not? You want to succeed. I want to succeed. Regardless of the kind of job you do, whether you're an entrepreneur or you're an employee or you are anything, you all want to succeed. That's why you are doing whatever it is you're doing. You want to succeed in life, right? So if you want to succeed in life, if you want to be successful in life, then public speaking is for you. Then you need to start taking your public speaking skill seriously. Thank you, everyone who is joining me. Thank you, and I hope you are getting value. Please help me put all of those things in the comments, in the comment section. Please permit me to take some water. Now, another thing is that everyone is a public speaker by default. Or let me say, don't let me say everyone, let me say every successful person is a public speaker by default. Every successful person. And I'm going to explain why I said that. Now, regardless of what you have, who you are, what you're doing, once you are successful, people start calling you to come and speak in one event or the other. Look at when we are having convocation ceremony. You see that most of the time, the people they even invite to come and deliver a speech, they have nothing to do with public speaking. You will see them inviting a comedian to come and deliver a speech. I've watched a speech that the president was delivering a convocation speech. I've watched a convocation that Miss World, is it Miss USA, was delivering a speech in a convocation ceremony for the university today. So that tells you that it has nothing to do with whether you're an inspiration speaker. You say, that public speaking is not for me, Jerry. It's for those people that want to become coach or inspirational speaker, motivational speaker. Me, I'm not part of them. No. If they can invite me, if they can invite Miss World, Miss US, even people that are doing pageants that have nothing to do with public speaking, if they can invite them for a convocation ceremony and tell them to come and deliver a speech, you will agree with me that public speaking has no boundary. Once they are successful, because they see that this Miss World, if I watched that Miss World presentation, and it was really inspiring. This is someone that has contested for Miss USA rather, not Miss World now. I kept interchanging it. This is someone that has contested for Miss USA as a Black lady and was failing. I think she failed like 10 times or 12 times. But she kept going back. She kept recontesting. She kept going back. She never gave up. And you know what? Eventually, she became a Miss USA. I think she is the first Black lady to become Miss USA in the United States of America. Not just that, she's the first soldier She's a soldier. She's the first soldier to become Miss USA. So it's a success story. They want other young people who are graduating to learn from her. What did they do? They call out, come and deliver a speech during a convocation. So you might be thinking, oh, I am Miss USA. What have I got to do with people convocating? No. So that is to tell you that once you are successful in life, you become a public speaker by default. So there is nothing like, me, I'm not doing public speaking. No, me, I'm not going. No, because people want to learn about your success story. They want to hear about how did you make it in life? How were you able to persevere? Contesting for Miss USA for 10, 11, 12 times. And you kept going every year. It takes a lot of resilience. Like, even me personally, I'm not even sure I can do such. By the time I go first time, second time, third time, maybe fourth time, I will stop going with my sister and brother. I will stop going. But for someone to keep going till she got that crown, man, it's commendable. And they really need to bring her to the podium to come and inspire other young people why they should not quit, why they should not give up on their dream, why they should not give up on their goals and their aspirations in life. So that is to tell you that public speaking is a skill for everybody. So that is point number 3 or point number 4? Now, another thing is that there are 2 things that will give you credibility as an individual. Whether you're a professional, you're a career person, you are a business entrepreneur, you're a student, you're anything. 2 things in life will give you really good credibility. 2 things. Number 1 is writing a book. If you've not written a book, please start working on it. It's very important you have a book to your name. Very important. At times, it's not even about you making so much money from it. It's about the credibility that comes with the fact that you're an author. 2 things, I repeat, 2 things will give you credibility, especially as a business owner. 2 things will give you credibility: writing a book and becoming a public speaker or leveraging public speaking. Those 2 things are going to give you an edge. There's this kind of honor, there's this kind of prestige, there's this kind of credibility that comes along with you having a book to your name and you being a public speaker. I am 2 by the grace of God. I'm those 2 by the grace of God. I've written 6 or 7 books. I've written, this is my first book, Building Great Relationship. I think I've written 6 books so far. Let me see if I can get some of them here. I'm coming 1 minute. Okay, I can't find some of them. These are some of the books that I've written. This is 1, this is 2, this is 3. I think I've written 6. I can't find some of them. So what I'm just saying is, write a book. There are people that write books for other people. They call them ghostwriters. So even if you don't know how to put your thoughts together, if you don't know how to put your words together, get a ghostwriter, tell them your thoughts, tell them what you want to write about. They will come up with something for you and you will become an author. They call them ghostwriter and it's legal. It's not a matter of whether give books to somebody. So many people today that are authors. By the grace of God, I wrote all of my books myself. But by the grace of God, if you want to write a book and you really cannot string your words together, you can get someone to do that for you, pay them, and you get credit for the book. So the next thing is public speaking. Please try and leverage public speaking. Public speaking gives you so many prestige. And I usually tell people, if you want to leverage public speaking, I recommend TEDx. Like I told you, I am an organizer of TEDx. To be precise, TEDx Benjaville. Thank you everyone who is joining. Sorry, I will not be able to start greeting you one by one because of time. So TEDx is one of the biggest platforms in public speaking, like I've said, and it's a good place. There is this slogan of TEDx called ideas worth spreading. Ideas worth spreading. See, everyone has an idea. There are things that you are seeing in the society today that you can provide a solution. You can talk about it. Now let me go back to this book that I wrote, Building Great Relationships. This particular book I was inspired to write this particular book because of some of the things I noticed in the society. Some of the ways people handle relationship. When I talk about relationship here, I'm not talking about boyfriend and girlfriend relationship alone. Relationship cut across. Relationship can be friendship, it can be a work relationship, it can be family, it can be friends, it can be acquaintances, it can be pals, it can be neighbor, it can be anything. So relationship generally. I see the way people handle relationship. I discovered that a lot of people do not have the right approach to handling their relationships, especially when it comes to money, when it comes to building trust, integrity in relationship, when it comes to toxicity in relationship, when it comes to friendship. Friendship, a lot of people today, they are betrayers. I've seen a lot of people suffer betrayal from friendship and all of that. Even me personally, I've had my own share of the cake. So that was what inspired. I have an idea. I needed to address. We can't keep quiet, because I discovered that most of the time when we talk about relationship, things that people talk about is only boyfriend and girlfriend, romantic relationship. We don't talk about the other platonic relationships. And this thing is affecting us. This thing is affecting us. I suffered one betrayal from a friend. He's not just a friend, my only friend. My only friend in December 2020. And it was really brutal. It was really hard on me. Even though I've written a book on it, it was really, really hard, because this is the least thing I ever expected in my life. It was pure backstabbing and betrayal. And I was shattered. I was broken. I was pained. I was hurt. I grieved as if someone died. So I discovered that a lot of things that happen in friendship, even family relationships, sibling rivalry, so many things are happening, and yet nobody is talking about it. So I have that urge in my spirit that, okay, I have an idea I want to share. And as of then, I am already a public speaker, but I really do not know so much about public speaking. So I said, you know what, even though I cannot leverage public speaking platform as such, let me put it in a book. And that was why I wrote a book. Eventually, by the grace of God today, I am not just a public speaker, I'm an international speaker. I'm not just an international speaker, I am one of the organizers of the biggest public speaking platform in the world. So what does public speaking do for you? Public speaking helps you share your ideas. Please put in the comment section. Public speaking helps you to share your idea. I need our comments. I'm not seeing comment, please. It's only Omolola Adediran that is helping me with comments. And David, Opong, Augustine, I know Ogumbi Clara, I know so many other people are watching. Please drop comments. Chiffon, Iman, Oluwatosin, and Oluwapo, Electal. I can see few comments, but others are not dropping. Please drop your comments. I want to be sure we are together. Let me know if you are getting value. If you are getting value, please put value, 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 value. I'm waiting for your comments. Public speaking helps you to share. There's nobody that doesn't have an idea. Just like I told you, I have an idea. That was why I wrote this. There's nobody. If you check very well, you will discover that you yourself, you have an idea. And let me tell you something. Even the Bible says it. The Bible says the gift of a man maketh room for him. When I'm talking, I usually say something. I usually refer to this song. I am a Christian, I'm sorry, but I need to refer to this. There's this Sinach song that says, all I require for life, God has given me. I know who I am. I know who God says I am. That is not where I'm going. Where I want to pick out is, all I required for life, God has given me. The truth is, everything you required for this life to be successful, God has given you. Ideas, thoughts, perspective, anything, think of it. God has given you. You are now the one that has the responsibility to leverage those gifts, those things God has given you to become successful. And if you don't communicate that idea that God has given you. A lot of us, we are so good when it comes to women empowerment. A lot of us, we are so passionate about children, less privileged people. Some people, it's young teenagers. Some people is the widow and the orphans. Some people is entrepreneurs. Some people is school leavers. Some people is young professionals. We are so passionate about so many things. If you check very well, you will discover your own. But you know why you have been limiting yourself? Because you have refused to leverage those things. All you required for life, God has given you. While you are complaining and you're saying, why is my life like this now? God, come and help somebody. God is just doing like this and say, me that have given you what you need for life. Me, I don't have any problem with you. Everything you need, I've given you. But I'm just looking at you. Since you say you want to be doing what you like, no problem. So let me just be looking at you. And God will just be watching you. Because the truth is, He has given you everything. You have ideas. You need to communicate that ideas. The world needs to hear your voice. The world needs to hear you speak. So leverage public speaking. TEDx is one of the largest. I tell you, it's not just one of the largest. It's an international platform. Start your public speaking career there. Take your public speaking career to the next level. Okay? Share your ideas. Like I told you, public speaking, the slogan for TEDx is ideas worth sharing. Now, when we talk about idea in TEDx, they taught us that when we talk about ideas does not have to be something big as Olumorok or something big like Kilimanjaro. No, idea can be as little as a drop of water. Okay, so there are so many things there are so many rudiments, there are so many rules and regulations, there are so many do and don'ts that has to do with public speaking. I will not be able to go into details because public speaking is just like a whole course on its own. So what I'm just doing here is to emphasize the benefit of the need for you to leverage public speaking. That is what I'm doing here. That's why the topic of my presentation is public speaking is more than a skill. It is something you need to succeed. It's not just a skill. Yes, public speaking is a skill because as a business owner, you need to market your products to your customers or your prospective customers. You speak. Like I said, anything you're saying that you're not saying to yourself, as we all know, it's only a mad person that will be talking to him or herself. So once you're speaking to someone else, whether the person is a customer or the person is a colleague at work or the person is your neighbor or the person is a friend or the person is a family, anybody you're talking to and it's not you yourself talking to yourself, then it's public speaking. You need to master the skills of public speaking. If you need to buy books on it, buy books. If you need to go for training on it, go for training. Make sure you leverage public speaking. For instance, students, I know most of us that we are watching this, we are graduates. And I know that some of us, it's not even some of us, all of us, when we graduated, before you can graduate from any university, you have to write your project, right? You need to write projects, and there's something we call defense. They will not just tell you to go and write and submit, they will ask you to come and defend it. Defend means that thing you've written down, come and use your mouth to tell us. We want to hear from the horse's mouth. We want to hear from your mouth. We want to be sure that this thing you brought to us is not someone that just copy and paste for you. So you will come to the front and say, good afternoon, panel of judges. Good afternoon, this one. My thesis topic or my project topic is blah, 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 blah. I remember then during my own, I wrote on social responsibility. I can't remember the topic per se, but I know I wrote on corporate social responsibility, the impact of corporate social responsibility on the business or something like that. That was what I wrote. So you need to come and defend. So when you're defending your project, that is public speaking. You cannot tell me that one is not public speaking. You speaking to your lecturer, speaking to probably some students are there and they are listening to what you're saying. It's public speaking. You are a marketer. You've gone out to market the products and services of your company or yourself, of your own business. That is public speaking. Or you are even not any of those. You are an accountant like me. You're an accountant and you prepare a report, a financial report, and you've been asked to come and present the reports to the board of directors or the board of management. And you get there and you're doing, when profit and loss account, and they're like, even though you are the one that prepared the account, even though you are so sound, you know IFRS 1 to 1 million, you know standard, you know IAS, you know this one, even though you know everything, You prepared it, the accounts balance, everything top notch. But if you cannot present that report to the board, it's as good as you are not the one that prepared the reports. So please, if you need to leverage public speaking, do. I will give room for questions now. There are so many rules to public speaking. There are so many things, like there are so many things you will learn when you go for public speaking training, from how you should introduce yourself, the introduction, the body of your speech, the closing of your speech, the kind of clothes and attire you should wear when you go for a public speaking presentation, the tone of your voice, body language, facial expression, so many things. How to get ideas to share. How can you get ideas for your public? Because they will invite you for some event. They will not give you any topic. They will just tell you that you should come up with a topic, maybe 3 or 4. They will pick one, and by that time they are not like, I don't have any topic. Shall give me anything? That means you don't know what you're doing. If you are saying, shall give me anything, that means anything goes for you. Anybody that cannot stand for something will fall for anything. So you need to be able to be sure that, okay, this is my niche. These are the things I want to be speaking about. Look at Ibukun Awoshika. I'm very sure most of us know Ibukun Awoshika, Mrs. Ibukun Awoshika. She is the first female chairman of First Bank. Ever since that woman became successful, they've been calling her right, left, and center. Oh, please, ma'am, we have one conference. Come and speak. She's already a speaker. That doesn't. Ibukun Awoshika is a typical entrepreneur. She has chains of businesses in Nigeria and abroad. She's a pure entrepreneur. But what do we see today? She has become a public speaker by default because she's a strong woman. Even a lot of people look at it and say, how the hell does this woman do it? Even me, this small me, I've seen a lot of people come and meet me, Minta, please tell us, how do you do all these things? You're a wife, you're a mother, you're a this, you're that. I tell you that I just came from the market. Today, I've done photo shoots for my brand ambassadorship stuff. From there, I went to the bank. From there, I went to the market. I was dropping things that I brought from the market like this. Ran into the bathroom, took my shower, came back, dress up. I told the children, just set up here, I'm doing video for me, blah, 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 blah. And I jump on the video, and this is me. So a lot of people would be like, how on earth do you do these things? So many people want to hear my story. So many people, they can't even wrap their head around those things I do and how I do them. So that's an idea I want to share. I want to motivate other young women that, you know what? You can do all and still get results. You can be a wife, be a mother, be a full-time employee. I'm a full-time employee. I've worked today before I left. I woke up so early because I know I will be doing so much today. I woke up so early to attend to my office work. When I finished that, I cooked. When I cooked, the children cleaned the house. I cooked. I jumped on my photo shoot. After that, went to the bank, went to the market. I'm back home again. By the time I finish this live video, I'm going to the kitchen again. So people are like, how do you do these things? So if you're a successful person, or you're a strong person, or you are very energetic, or you are a go-getter, people want to know how you're doing it, and they want to know how you're getting results. So you are a public speaker by default. Okay, so I'm going to be taking questions now. Please drop your questions in the comments. I already have so many questions. What are some of the skills needed for public speaking? Public speaking doesn't need any skill. Now, public speaking on its own is a skill. So you don't need any skill for public speaking. All you need is your determination that you want to learn public speaking. So that's the answer to that question. Then someone said, how can I overcome low self-esteem? Take trainings on low self-esteem. Surf the internet. You will see so many materials on low self-esteem or on self-esteem, self-confidence. Read up, read. When you just read and you don't do what you read, it's as good as you did not read. So when you read everything you have read, make sure you do them. That is how to overcome low self-esteem. If you need to get a coach, get a coach. If you need to get a mentor, get a mentor. If you need to get an accountability partner, get one. And if you need to register for any training, please do. How one builds is our confidence. The same thing, the same answer. Self-confidence and self-esteem is the same answer. Okay, which other questions do I have? Please drop your questions. I've answered all the questions I have so far. I've answered all the questions I have so far. Please drop your questions. Thank you, Ojakunle Funke. Thank you, Madam Fumlayo Omowumi. Thank you, Douto Fumi. Thank you, Omolola Adediran. Thank you, everyone who is joining. Please, if you have any question, please drop. So what is more important in public speaking? What is more important in public speaking is self-confidence. If you don't have self-confidence, go and work on your self-confidence before you go for public speaking. Or if you are going for a good public speaking training, they should be able to address. For instance, I have a TEDx training where I train people who wants to become TEDx organizers. So if you're interested in that training, I'm just advertising that training to you. The training is going to start, what's today's date? 27th. The training is going to start on the 31st of August. 31st of August. The training is going to be, the registration for the training has already closed. But if you are interested between now and Sunday, if you're interested in that training, you can still opt in between now and Sunday. The cost of that training is 5,500. It's a TEDx training. You're going to be getting a TEDx certificate, and you're going to be learning so many things. It's 1 month training, and you can take it at your own pace. In that training, you're going to be taught techniques or things that you need to do to build your self-confidence. Some people will ask you to go and learn self-confidence somewhere else, then come back later and learn public speaking. But my own public speaking training, my own TEDx training, everything is there. The self-confidence, how you can build self-confidence, how you can overcome stage fright. Some people, when they get on stage or they face camera like this, they will be shaking. You'll be shivering. Their voice will be shaking. All those things are going to vanish when I teach you the techniques that I'm using, or techniques that you can use to overcome low self-esteem or low self-confidence. The training is 5,500. It used to be 10,000, but the last batch that had the training, it was 10,000. I just reduced it to 5,500. So if you're, and that's going to be the last batch for this year. That's going to be the last batch for this year. So if you're interested in that training, the next one will be January 2022. Because we are in Hemba month now, people will be busy with party and and so the training will be the whole of September. So after that, the next one is next year by the grace of God. So the training is 5,500 naira. If you are interested, please get in touch. That is like $11. So you'll be taught everything that has to do with public speaking skills, how to build self-confidence, how to overcome stage fright, how to get ideas for your public speaking, how to get TEDx speaking engagement, how to become a TEDx speaker, how to become a TEDx organizer, so many things. It's a 1 month training and it's very intensive. And you will even have the opportunity to go through the training even later. It's self-paced. Self-paced means you can do the training at your convenience within that 1 month. The training is the whole of September. So you can decide to do your own training between maybe 20th or 30th of September, depending on your schedule and your availability. So, okay, somebody says stage fright has always been a pain in my neck for me. Hopefully, it's gradually going down the road. Does one equally need to sense a sense of charisma to become a great speaker? Yeah, I usually tell people there's nothing you cannot learn in this life. There's absolutely nothing you cannot learn. So for some people, they are born speakers. They are great speakers. Probably I can say I'm one of them. I don't have any issue with self-confidence. Even if you are 1 million, I will face it. I can't even remember the last time I was shaking because I want to speak to anybody. From when I was small, I am very bold, very courageous, very daring. When I was in the university, I always want to lead a group of assignments. When they give us assignment and they give us group assignment, I always want to do the presentation. I always want to lead. I am a damn choleric woman. I am a damn choleric woman. I am very, very authoritative. Anywhere I am, I want to dominate. I want to rule. I want to take charge. So you can say naturally, it's part of my personality, it's part of my temperament to be a public speaker. But I usually tell people there is nothing you cannot learn. The way it is like a talent for me is like a skill for other people. Skill means something they have to learn. So if you need to learn it, no problem. Go ahead. There's nothing that cannot be learned. You will discover that some people, for me now, I know how to make hair, small, make hair. There was a time I needed to do industrial attachment. I could not get a place to do my IT. I just went to go and be learning hairdresser. So I just went to go and be learning hairdresser. And I improved in my weaving or in my making hair. I make hair for my daughters once in a while if I have the time. But these days I don't really have time. I send them to the salon. But what am I saying? There are some people, they don't even need to go and learn it from anywhere. Naturally, if they make hair for you, you will be saying, hey, who taught you? Nobody taught them. So, but me now that I don't really know how to make hair, what did I do? I want to learn it. So there's nothing you cannot learn in this life. Whether you are ability or ability, you can do it if you put your mind at it and you're ready. Okay? Okay, someone said I should share the details of the training. Okay, please just get in touch with me on WhatsApp. Madam Olubukola, please help me type my WhatsApp number 081 081 71 71 999 660 081 71 999 660. So that's my WhatsApp number. So just get in touch on WhatsApp and I will send you the details of that training, the flyer, the payment details. Please, if you need to get into that training, make it between today and Sunday. Anything from Sunday, you cannot join us again, please. The registration has already closed 20th. When I send the flyer to you, you will see it yourself on the flyer. Registration has already closed 20th. But because a lot of people have been coming and pleading to me that they are salary earners, that they need to get salary at the end of the month before they can register. And I cannot there's a place for empathy too in leadership. So I just said, okay, since it's like that, let me just extend the closing date for the registration. So that is why we are extending, because from Monday, we are going to be starting orientation. And once we start, nobody can join again. Please, if you need to join that training, get in touch between now and Sunday. Miss Bukola, please help me drop my WhatsApp. I called my WhatsApp number out and I've not seen it in the comments. Please help me drop it in the comments. 081 71 999 660. 081 okay, thank you. I've seen it. Thank you very much. So just get in touch with me if you're interested in that training. TEDx is a big platform. No, you don't want to even, you don't want to miss it. And it adds a lot of credibility. Alabadene, thank you very much. It adds a lot of credibility to you as an entrepreneur. Anything you have, a student, an employee, a coach, a freelancer, a writer, an author, anything you have, being a speaker, being a public speaker brings a lot of credibility and prestige. I know what I'm talking. I'm not joking here. I know what I'm talking about. 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 So please, if you need to leverage the TEDx platform, the reason why I will recommend the TEDx platform for you is that it's a globally accepted, or it's a global platform. So it's going to really help you in going international and going global. So please, if you don't have any question, I would love to call it a day. But if you have question in the next 2 minutes, please drop your question so that I can take your question and close this live video. Thank you everyone who has joined. I believe you've been able to get value from this live video, and I believe that I've been able to convince and not confuse you that you really need to leverage public speaking. So someone said there's still a question from me about content and delivery, so which is more important? Okay, what is more important in public speaking? Content or delivery? Both are important. But for me personally, I will pick delivery. I'll pick delivery. Your delivery is what makes people even listen to you. Is what makes people even give your content attention in the first place. See, we have people with great content, but the way they will even be delivering the things, you'll be Yoruba will say, "Orin Milaya," like, what's the meaning of that Yoruba word? It's irritating me. It's making me to want to vomit. Like some people, good afternoon. Everyone, good afternoon. My name is Omo. I just say, oh, okay, thank you, everybody, sit down. Uh-huh. Okay, what did I even want to talk about today? Oh? I want to talk about building great relationship. Do you know relationship? Some people will be talking, and it will look like, I don't know whether because I'm choleric or because I'm sanguine. I don't know. I hate people who talk sluggishly. I don't like, even my children at home. If you want to talk, talk, and talk smartly. Don't be talking and it will look like somebody wants to vomit beside you. Don't be talking and your body language is just zero. Like you're just looking as if they forced you, or you are just uncoordinated, or you don't even put in any energy, any passion, and you're just looking like a Lucozade. And people will be looking at it like, what's wrong with this one? So your delivery should precede your whatever is content. See, we've seen a lot of people that are saying rubbish, but their delivery is great. Probably they have some sense of humor. They were making people laugh. They were making people hyperactive. And before you know it, people will not even remember that their content is rubbish. So for me, I'll pick delivery over and over again. Your delivery should be top notch. And in this TEDx training, you're going to be learning more about delivery. Content. Yeah, we're going to teach you content, how to generate ideas. How to generate ideas that are worth sharing. What is an idea? What are the characteristics of an idea? What are the things? We are going to teach you everything. You're going to have an ebook. A TEDx ebook itself, setting out everything. But for me, I place more priority on delivery than content. I hope that answers your question. Do we have any other question? You equally talked of 4 types of public. Okay, kindly take this. Okay, I didn't talk about 4 kinds of public speaking. I said we have 4 types of communication. We have 4 types of communication. We have speaking, listening, reading, and writing. And speaking happens to be one of the types of communication we have, which is in turn public speaking. So I've come to the end. Yes, so looking like Lucozade, my sister. They will be looking as if they forced them or they be. Normally, I am not supposed to be here today. I have done so much today. I have been so engaged today. All things being equal, I am supposed to say, oh, I'm tired, I cannot come. But you know what? There's something in me that drives me beyond money, beyond accolade, beyond what people want to give me, beyond. There is a passion, there's a fire burning inside of you. You will see, you will feel that fire. The way I am speaking, you will feel the fire, you feel the passion, you feel the energy. I've only eaten once today. Since I left home in the morning, I've not eaten. That's why I had to be taking water. So when you are really passionate about what you're doing, it radiates all over you. It energizes you. It strengthens you in such a way that your delivery is sharp, top notch, and on point. Okay. So we've come to the end of this live video. Can I share some rules of public speaking? Oh no, so sorry, I can't share rules of public speaking here. Our time is up. I want to say a very big thank you to all the volunteers of this event and the convener herself, Miss Olubukola RB Agbalaya. Thank you very much for having me on your platform. I do not take it for granted at all. And I believe everyone has gotten value from this video. Please, if you need to get in touch, just send me a DM. My name is right in the group on this video. Just click the name, get in touch, send a friend request. I can't accept friend request again. Just follow me or send a GM and we'll take it up from there. Or send a WhatsApp chat to me, then we'll take it up from there. Thank you, everyone, once again for joining me. And I wish you a very wonderful weekend. Bye, and God bless you. Thank you, everyone who joined on my personal page, YouTube, and my profile. Thank you, Otumba Kinsley. It's been a very long time. Hope you're good, sir. My regards to your family, and do have a wonderful weekend. Thank you, and God bless you. Bye.